I totally didn't accidentally end the stream by accident. I totally didn't end the stream by accident. How did it even happen? What did I press? So, I thought I was chatting into FC, but my Streamlabs was active, so I think I pressed enter and it was the right combination to like click end. Yeah, that's true. I got scared. FC lead punished us. I am wondering how that happened though. Like Streamlabs active, then I pressed enter. Whatever. Sorry about that. That's gonna be 2 videos for me to upload. Oh gosh, now I remember this thing was also this was super instrumental in healing the people in the first. Yes. It is the arc with Alice. Cannot believe this little piggy healed an entire nation. Okay. Tis likely not needed with Vrithra along, but I held onto the map against the chance you might return to the ruins. And all this time I thought the tales of Alzadal's horde were no more than drunken sailors' fancies. You need not keep your weapons close at hand. The Guardians will not attack if I am present, so I pray you leave them be. Onto the boat, if you please. We can chat on the way there. She's so excited, Chad. Do you want an airship to Brady sci-fi style, woodeny steampunk with bebop vibe? Oh, definitely. Like, I want to fit the setting a bit more. Like, the things I shared were pretty like too sci-fi for me. So I feel like woodeny and steampunky would make more sense. What I liked about the design of the bebop was that it does look like an actual wooden ship, like in the live action from afar. Because the bebop can like tread water, right? It can. I'm using the right term for it. It can be a boat. It can be a ship on the water. So woodeny and steampunky would definitely be cool. The ship is yours to command. Our thanks. We set sail at once. Oh, this is so exciting. Alzadal's legacy. To see the truth of a legend with my own eyes. All aboard for the treasure vault. Weaver's warding. Yes. Right, Chels. Yeah. One of the people in my crew is a Chell. If that makes maybe like a nice mix of, it's mostly like steampunkish, but the engine, like I wrote in the little description for the airship attribute and confluence, one of the Chell there, a quote. What is she feeding the engine this time? Because I heard the Chell are into like bio machinery. So I'm thinking like the engine would be very Chell made. Poor Vrithra. He really should have spoken with Estinian before we left. I shudder to think what we've cost them in terms of construct materials. I thought we cleared this place of constructs the last time we came through. It would seem a few stragglers remained. He laid waste to them ere I could utter a single word. Wait, they attacked us? I thought for a chance said they wouldn't attack us.
The ruins alone were impressive enough. But I never dreamed such a treasure lay hidden in the depths of the bounty. It may have been helpful to know this device existed, Your Excellency.
It was dangerous.
My apologies. The gate was a secret I shared with none but my closest advisors. I feared for what might happen should those with ill intentions learn of its existence.
Estinian's keeping a watchful eye on Stola.
What is it you're doing now?
Is it something to be worried about? Are we gonna open the void gate? Do I have to stab something? Are we in danger?
There's something I wish to verify.
I'd be worried.
The NOAA reports claim that a short stint into the void carries little risk of etheric imbalance. Should one suffer an injury, however, or if one's expedition drags on longer than intended, that risk becomes significantly greater. Graha theorized that a warding scale would confer protection from the void's corrupting influence. But I would prefer to test that hypothesis before we set foot in the 13th ourselves.
Prudent.
So, this is an experiment of sorts.
Yes, an experiment. Tell me, how would you go about testing the efficacy of the warding scale?
Professor Stola? Was that rhetorical? Might as well go myself. Maybe send a familiar. Oh, I didn't even think about a familiar, right? Familiars exist. Poor familiars. Like in a lot of the tabletop RPGs with familiars, like they get hurt so much during scouting that it really became a thing with our parties. Like our familiars were like, not again! You're sending me into the belly of the beast again just to scout? But this is funny. Say nothing and look meaningfully at Estinian. You answer.
What? Why are you looking at me like that? Surely you'd not expect me to wriggle through that tiny portal.
We needn't attempt anything so drastic. A small familiar should serve well enough.
Fine. Is she gonna conjure one of her childhood familiars?
Now, a lowly imp can navigate a fissure, no matter how narrow. Which means an arcane entity of similar stature should be able to manage the same. I hadn't wanted it to come to this, but no other familiars will do, I'm afraid.
Aha! She is gonna do it. For those that don't know, this is... I'm assuming it's gonna be her. Oh, here we go.
I mislike the sound of that. What manner of fiend does she mean to summon?
Yeah, they're magical things, right? That's why with familiars and stuff like in D&D, for example, they don't really die or... I mean, I assume they get hurt, but, you know, they just return to the plane they come from. So, you know, it'll still treat your familiars well.
From ocean rise and cloudbank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born.
Oh my god. You still... You stole as a child again.
Ready your arms. I fear she's been possessed.
And he's actually serious about this.
Oh, come now. That was adorable.
That was adorable. There they are. These were her childhood familiars. Oh no.
Though not my first choice. These familiars I conceived of as a child have the best chance of fitting through the gate.
Look at that expression. I need to take a screenshot. This could also be a meme template.
I only wish my younger self had considered a more dignified ending to the creation ritual.
That caught me off guard. I remember the familiars, but the summoning of it.
In any case, these two should serve as well.
Oh my god.
This one will bear a warding scale. And when they return from the 13th, we can observe how the talisman, or absence thereof, has affected the progress of the Void's corruption. If I could impose upon you to open the gate. Your Excellency?
Ah, yes, of course.
She's still stunned.
We should also be wary of void scent slipping through while we conduct our experiment. Estinian, you are to keep Nadana safe from harm.
Okay.
As you say.
You had best be on your guard as well.
Yes, ma'am. Froth. Do I hear a froth and foam? Froth and foam.
Oh, are you volunteering to join the Nixies? I could shrink you down, you know.
Okay. You know what? That sounds like fun. Do it. Let's go.
Let us begin, shall we?
They're called Nixies. Okay. Yeah, like, put me in. I wanna be a Nixie. I wanna go into the void. Sounds like fun.
Nixies, into the void.
If these things have feelings, chat, that's why. Do familiars have feelings? That's why one of our familiars in our party, we call the familiar Solid Kate, or you know, the super traumatized, battle-hardened, grizzled veteran of many explorations and adventures and scouting stuff. So Solid Kate is constantly in the mood of, why am I here? Just to suffer? They're too happy about this. Everything is going too well. Sister, save me. I will never see Y'shtola the same way again. Froth and foam indeed. I struggled to picture Y'shtola as a little girl. Easier to believe she sprang fully formed from one of Master Matoya's cauldrons. Every time I come here, it reminds me of that dark portal above the Crystal Tower. And the final lash of Azdaya's tail as she plunged into the void. Oh. We need to wait for a time to ensure a meaningful result. Be patient and keep watch for any intruders. Waiting. Compelling. She's so excited. Super excited.
I think we've waited long enough. Nixies, return to my side.
Can you call them from beyond the rift? guess you can. Oh no, there's a sick Nixie. Oh. They're just familiars. They're not self-aware. They have no feelings. Oh no.
Thank you, little one. You did well.
Poor thing. Its essence has been irrevocably warped.
Whoa. Close it! Close!
Out of time! I must reseal the void gate.
If it took that long. God damn it.
They're coming through!
In the name of Alzadal III, I bar this door unto the void.
Oh, good. Those are just a bunch of amps.
Well, that was a sharp lesson in the dangers of void gates.
And what of our experiment? I'd say the results speak for themselves.
The unprotected Nixie has suffered extensive etheric corruption. As Nidana observed, it's well on its way to becoming a void scent.
Oh my god, twitching.
The one merged with the talisman, however, appears unaffected. I sense no changes to its equilibrium. Rest now, little ones.
So a dragon? If there's no effect whatsoever.
Graha's theory was correct then.
Yeah.
So it would seem. But while our second familiar was untouched by void energies, the talisman itself shows signs of degradation.
There we go.
It was, of course, originally designed to shield the soul from primal tempering. It stands to reason that etheric corruption of a different sort would affect it differently. We may need to modify the warding scale's design to account for the 13th's uniquely unstable ether.
You've said much of the Void's instability, but my imagination fails me. What manner of place is this broken world?
I'm glad
My
Asinian's here
apologies.
to ask those
I
questions.
forget that not all of us spend our days sequestered in dusty archives. The 13th is a reflection of the source that was drowned in a flood of darkness.
Okay. In contrast with the first being a flood of light.
In Emmett Selk's own words, this tragedy was a result of the Ascians' attempts to force a rejoining. They erred in their haste and made of that world a useless void.
Haste makes waste. In this case, an entire planet.
You remember Una Kalhai, the unusual child we met during our troubles with the Warring Triad. He explained the fate of the 13th thus.
Oh wow, deep lore now. Sushi! Have fun with the sushi, Vanwa. Thanks for the alert.
The champions of that ill-fated world use the stone known as Aurosite to contain the power of primals. But those self-same heroes were gradually corrupted by the Aurosite's bleeding energies, transforming into fiends with an endless hunger for ether.
Mm-hmm.
By the time anyone thought to oppose them, Light's strength had grown too feeble, and the balance of the 13th tipped into eternal darkness. And what of your own experience? Will you tell us of what you observed during Noah's expedition?
Please refresh our memory. Crystal Tower stuff.
I can picture it now. The sunless, Stygian expanse, infested with legions of ether-starved monstrosities. A void in every sense of the word.
What you have described in such lurid detail is exactly why I hesitate to encourage you.
Worry not, great Vritra. Our journey into the 13th is but the first leg of a longer voyage. A voyage that shall lead us to other reflections, to new mysteries and discoveries. And I mean to be there every step of the way.
That's just fourth wall breaking now. Look, we've unlocked the multiverse. Where should we go now?
But first, I must focus on refining the warding talisman.
Then I can begin work on constructing an artificial Atomos. Or I could if I had the relevant manuals to hand. Might I be so bold as to request access to the Satrap's family archives?
What'll it be?
Your Excellency?
Oh, yes. That can be arranged. I will speak to my officials upon our return.
Still kind of open to it though.
We will see you back in the city then.
Adventure. Oh, author says World of Darkness. Yes, the Noah stuff. Seeing the void's terrors firsthand was an experience, but I doubt fear of such creatures is at the root of Vritra's hesitation. A satrap's duty. Y'shtola ponders the next stage of your preparations to enter the void. Are we in like 6.2? Once Nidhana succeeds in replicating the Makatomos, this door into the 13th will be ours to open. Will you be crossing the threshold alongside us? I realize this is more my endeavor than yours. To be honest, I've no interest in visiting the void myself. Might we discuss this later? There is something I must do first. Dr. Vitra? Why does everyone insist on being so secretive? I at least had good reason for not wanting to explain my Nixie ritual. Shall we proceed with our other preparations then? As we saw, the warding scale can be effective at protecting the bearer from other sources of etheric corruption. Nevertheless, the talisman's durability will need to be improved if it is to withstand the void's influence for a prolonged length of time. And I think that that is a problem we can address without involving the brilliant but busy alchemists who created it. Who do we know who excels at this kind of structural augmentation? You know, of course, top of mind for constructing things is like Garland Ironworks, but creating artificial void reinforcing the scales, etheric. I guess it's still stuff that to do with like etheric shielding and everything. The Alligans. Perhaps they once did, but availing ourselves of Alligan insights tends to be an involved process in and of itself. Nay, I believe a more straightforward approach is in order, consulting with the engineers of Garland Ironworks. As I recall, Sid himself is no stranger to the void and its volatile energies. With this experienced hand at the helm, I have every confidence that the Ironworks can strengthen the warding scale. Now they'll get a time to shine. They were involved quite late in Endwalker, from what I remember. Even Sid was like, "What? You're only telling us about this now?" Come, let us visit their operation in Ralga's Reach and commission their best and brightest. Oh, we got teleported here already. Perhaps this young man can locate Sid for us. Karen, what brings you to the Ironworks? We have a commission for you and your president, actually. Assuming it's available. Master Sid? Certainly. I'll see if he has a moment free. There he is. A pleasure as always. I hear you have a job for us. Does he have a new outfit? I can't really tell. Heading into the void to find a lost dragon. That sounds almost pedestrian compared to your last adventure. Honestly, I don't know if you could say anything that would surprise me after Meteor and that bloody mess. Alright, let's take a look at this talisman of yours. You said there was signs of degradation. It seems some manner of corrosion has set in around a scratch on its surface, much as the void's corruption seeped into Nero through his wounds. In which case, our best bet may be to simply prevent the scale from being damaged in the first place. And how might we achieve that? We have a coating agent for strengthening trinkets and the like, but I'd be wary of applying any compound which might upset the scale's delicate alchemical balance. Far safer to dress it in armor. Oh my god, it's gonna create a talisman case. A shock resistant, waterproof, weather resistant talisman case. We'll construct a protective casing, one utilizing metal alloys with high ethereal conductivity so as not to impede the talisman's primary function. A suit of armor, as you said. Nero has compiled data on the 13th, so I'll have him pitch in with a design just to be sure. If only it weren't such an ordeal to convince him to follow our safety protocols. I swear, I never had such a reckless employee. In any case, we may need some time to untangle the particulars. Understandable. We know how busy your schedule is, and the final result will doubtless be worth the wait. Ha! The hard part will be ducking Jesse and a constant barrage of demands while we sneak about doing the fun stuff. We'll see what we can do. Hey Darth! Oh my god, welcome back. We're still in Talking land. And yeah, this is one of Stola's outfits. I think we could leave the rest in Sid's capable hands. Let's return to the Great Work and see how Nidhana is getting on with the Makatomos. But this patch quest is definitely Stola focused. You teleport me here automatically, but you don't teleport me back to Ilsabard. Come on. Gonna check something first, chat. How much time have we been? Part 1 was 2 hours 19. Alright, we've even like an hour or 2 left. Let's get to a nice endpoint. I hope Nidhana has good news for us. The insatiable curiosity of our alchemists has ever amazed me. Oh, thank you. There was a teleport offer. I didn't see it. Sorry. The insatiable curiosity of our alchemists has ever amazed me. Though I largely have left them to their own devices since we opened the gate together.
Hey, Stola. The adjustments are going well, I hope?
'Tis a lengthy process, but the end is in sight, yes.
That's wonderful news. I myself had some good fortune searching through the Satrap's private records. What I found was a transaction log dated around the same period as when Alzadal's legacy was built. It included a purchase list of highly exclusive alchemical components, and I knew I'd discovered the key to making the artificial atomos. I then visited the High Crucible to commission the materials. After I'd explained my requirements, I was beset by volunteers insisting I allow them to help with the entire project.
Wow, we're getting more people involved. This is kind of growing into something big, Stola.
The usual reaction to someone forcing open a void gate is to run for the hills. Harnish academics certainly are a different breed.
The alchemists of old were cut from a similar cloth. The unknown held no fear for them. Indeed, they were ever eager to seek new knowledge, regardless of the danger.
And were you not also fearless, heedless even, in your determination?
My sire entered his dormancy before I was hatched. And so it was Ashdaya who kept my eggs safe and warm. It created a bond between us. Even long after I learned to fend for myself, I rarely strayed from her side. She was my guardian, my sister, my dear companion. And not a single day passes that I do not mourn her absence. No matter how deep the darkness, I would not surrender my search. I promised myself the time would come when we would once more take to the skies together. But I am satrap now.
The Radiant Host is here to serve, Your Excellency.
Nabdeen, what is this about?
Sir Estinian told us of your predicament.
Oh, what?
For centuries you have protected Rads at Han, never showing your true self, hiding behind a curtain and living only in service to the people. Your dedication meant more to us than your deceit, and so did we accept you as our rightful ruler.
Something's wrong with this dude's skin texture.
After all that you have sacrificed for this nation, did you imagine we would begrudge you your heart's desire? We survived the final days. We are a strong and proud people. We, the Radiant Host, will keep Thavnair safe in your absence.
Slash nod. Synchronize.
I am
Slash nod.
grateful for your loyalty and for your encouragement. And yet,
Now you listen to me, Varshan.
Oh.
You are wearing that face, after all. As I have told you before, you are a little brother to us all.
Oh.
And if you are family, then so too is your sister. We are there for you if you need us. But do not ask us to sit by and watch while you abandon a sibling you have ached to rescue for millennia.
Justinian told everyone, Jesus.
We will succeed in opening the way. It is only a matter of time. All you need do is prepare to step through to the other side.
Wow, Estinian even
Your
brought the
Excellency.
kids.
I wanted to thank you for building the orphanage. It means so much that my sister and I will have a place to be together, safe and happy.
You're farming for your Heavensward relic. It's a lot. 120 raids. What the hell? My god. But yeah, Estinian doing max persuasion duties.
And I hope that you and your sister can be together again too.
But I'm not. It doesn't come out of nowhere. Also, because we also know what Estinian's been through. Losing his own sibling, finding a surrogate sibling in Alphino, going through all that, the war in Ishgard. You know, being there throughout the war all the way until the end. It's a lot. So he definitely knew about all this. You started both Dragoon relics for ARR. ARR is dog shit painful. HR. So yeah, I heard ARR is like way too much. Like a lot of people don't even bother anymore. And every subsequent patch / expansion would make it easier to grind. And for me, I reached my limit already doing like the Bozja relics. Like that was a lot of grinding for me. I don't know if I can go through that again, but I cannot imagine how much worse ARR was. Anyway, this is a great moment. Family. Vin Diesel would be proud. Will you wallow in uncertainty forever? To protect them well, you must take heart.
take heart and protect them well.
Who said that?
Such were the words I once said to you.
Hmm.
Here I stand, failing to live up to them.
He said that to us?
If my heart is torn, I am fit to protect neither Ajdaya nor Radzadhan.
Welcome back, Vano. Hope the sushi was great. I only had the Paladin relic. Because it's a shiny sword.
My people, I have come to a decision.
From ARR, I mean.
Bashan will depart Thavnair for a time. My dragon self will remain in the palace, but only to conduct the satrap's most essential duties. While I am focused on controlling this vessel, there may be matters that escape my attention. I rely on you, my trusted friends, to watch over one another until I return.
Take care and fair fortune, little brother. Many tears would be shed should you come to harm.
I would not dare make you cry.
So wholesome. Yeah, Dawntrail is so close now. I'm starting to panic. Like we're just doing the MSQ. I have no other jobs ready. But it's fine. I'm enjoying the story so far. Convincing others to follow their hearts is not my forte. I would have gladly let our more philosophical comrades take the lead had they been here. But Estidian stood up to the plate. I will not squander this chance you have given me. I will find Ashtaya. What? Someone needed to give that boy a good talking to. You don't suppose he'll be reprimanded, do you? I did just yell at the satrap. He'll be fine. We'll have that Atomos built before you know it. When a project like this comes along, we give it our full and undivided attention. Sleep? Ha! Who needs it? Please get sleep. Oh, this reminds me. I really should finish that other project I was working on for His Excellency. Other project? Hello? It was restaurant sushi. They melted in the mouth in a fiery explosion of red fishy goodness smoothed by cheese and amazing rice. Oh my god. You didn't have to describe it that hard, but I appreciate the imagery. High quality sushi. Very nice. I'm happy for you, Vanua. I will one day also have amazing sushi. You surprised me, Estinian. For a lone wolf, you've shown an unusual degree of, shall we say, involvement in helping Vritra reach this conclusion. 'Twas for the greater good. The worm's thundering sighs were keeping his citizens awake at night, and had travelers believing the palace racked by some unnatural storm. Okay. Sure, Estinian. What if you don't answer then? You seemed disinclined to venture into the void. Wait, you remember? Oh, I know, Estinian. Bonebreaker, holy crap! Welcome in, Raiders. Wait, did you finish Rebirth, Bonebreaker? Did you finish? I really wanted to watch the finale. Yo, thank you for the 14 months. It's been more than a year. Are you kidding me? Moonbreaker 85, an awesome streamer from Germany. Plays a lot of different games. A lot of action-oriented games. But currently is going through Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and is currently in the final act. Oh my god, Gilgamesh Island. Did you try it yet? Did you try Gilgamesh Island? Well, welcome in, Raiders. Wolfheart Woman, welcome in. Glad to bump into you here over our stream. My friends, if this is your first time in the stream, my name is Mikey. I'm a freelance filmmaker, tabletop RPG game master, and variety streamer on Twitch. We like playing story-rich and narrative-focused games on this channel across a wide variety of genres, and you've caught us for our current weekend schedule of Final Fantasy XIV meets an RE Quest. So from one Final Fantasy to another, this one decidedly much older and very different than Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but it is a Final Fantasy that is near and dear to my heart, and there is an expansion coming out next month called Dawntrail. So this is the MMORPG, but I will say that the story so far, years in the making. It is still a story that I'm highly invested in, and it is admittedly my next to like the remake series. It is an 8. It is my favorite FF. I cried through the island, Dove Taylor. I thought I could do the island before finishing the game, but I had to give up. I had to give up. Like, my god. I had to do it after the game. I could not. You need to take on this challenge with a fresh mind and material setup. Good luck, Bonebreaker. I hope I'll be there when you eventually tackle that. You can tackle it before finishing the game. You will be under-leveled, but I'm pretty sure there's like a particular setup you can use to get that win. But it is a challenge. It is, I think, the hardest content in Final Fantasy Remake / Rebirth. So yeah, it's not over yet. But I'm excited for watching the final act all over again. I'll admit, Remake and Rebirth was such a wild journey. I really loved Rebirth especially. Almost everything about Rebirth was like so amazing for me. Level 48, but I think the Gilgamesh Island is listed as level 60. So, yeah. But again, try it out. Try it out. You might be able to defeat some of them. You got this, Bonebreaker. Like, you're a better gamer than we are. You got this. You took Rufus out like it was nothing. Me, I struggled with that fight. But yeah, if you need to get some rest, if you need to do some post-stream care, please do not feel pressure to stay, especially after the grueling combat in the Gold Saucer that you had, that whole gauntlet of boss fights. You deserve the rest, Bonebreaker. And this is a game you haven't started playing yet, Wolfart Woman. It is... I mean, I would always recommend Final Fantasy XIV to people, but I admittedly understand how big of an ask it is, because a lot of content is locked behind the main story. But if you do treat it like a single-player Japanese RPG, a single-player Final Fantasy, and accept that it is a slow burn in the first expansion, the base game, it gets so much better and eventually culminates in an amazing once in a generation like story culmination, kind of like the Avengers Endgame moment. Like, I'm not overhyping. I hope I'm not overhyping it or anything, but it gets to that level, and they really get a handle of the writing and the characters as the expansions go on, and it is amazing. But yeah, that said, we are currently post Endwalker, which is the latest expansion, pre-Dawntrail, which is the next expansion next month, and we are preparing by doing the post-patch quest. So there will be major spoilers as you go through it, even if it's not really dealing with like the major problems right now. It's building up to that. So if you are sensitive to spoilers or you want to join the MMO yourself, I totally understand if you wish to dip out, but I would love to have you guys on the road to Final Fantasy XIV, fellow Final Fantasy fans out there. If you do have friends playing as well, it helps motivate you to hurdle the base game, get to the first expansion, and I believe it's the first expansion that will really tell if you're going to be in it for the long haul or not. So hope you can join us on this journey as well. If not, thank you for dropping by and visiting, and hope you enjoy watching us go through what is ostensibly a lot of talking and walking and fetch questing, but it is building up into something with characters that we care about. So a lot of investment has gone into these characters, so we're kind of feeding off of that, but I'm still really invested in it. So let's see what happens. Again, thank you for the raid, Bonebreaker, and welcome in, raiders. We were just talking to Ishtola to progress the next quest. We might try and work our way up to the next dungeon, and we can do that dungeon so we can get some action in and end on a high note. So Estinian, when I was one with Nidhogg, his vengeful thoughts were my thoughts. His endless rage was my rage. And the soul-chilling grief he nursed for Ratatoska's death. I would not wish such agony upon a foe, let alone a friend and ally. If there is a chance you can spare Vritra that pain, then I will follow you. Aww, what will you say? An unusual crew we have here. Any other former Scions we should call on? Just the four of us? Any other former Scions we should call on? I'd rather not bother our comrades with aught less than a dire threat to the star. We four should be sufficient for our purpose. Now, on to the specifics. Unlike the first, where the flood of light was halted before its devastation was complete, the 13th has been utterly subsumed by darkness. My plan, as such, is to explore the void in stages, withdrawing to safety after each brief foray. 'Twould be more convenient had we some manner of base camp nearer to the gate itself. One of the palace chambers should serve. Come, let us reconvene outside Megaduta. Alright, everyone's in it. It is pretty hot here, huh? What is the emote thing again for that? Thank you for the lurk, Bonebreaker. Yeah, get that food, get that rest. We're just talking to NPCs here. Followed by our amazing party members. Thank you for being here. Whoops. If there is a dungeon, I will be sure to remember my tank stance. Megaduta! I see. We are close to a dungeon. See, chat, look how cool the sage is. Look at those gun bits. I'm gonna main... Like, if I were to main healer, it would definitely be a sage. Imagine those flying around like drones or gun bits. Anyway, I got distracted. I was put up in a guest room in the palace while I awaited my audience with Vritra. I expect we'll be given the use of something similar. Conducting our expedition out of the Rising Stones would raise just as many questions as recruiting too many scions. At least here in Ratat Han, we might be expected to appear road-weary from our local explorations. Oops, I didn't talk to Varshan. Oh, no, we did activate this. And so we will require suitable accommodations. Might we make something available for our guests? All the chambers are presently hosting the great mounds of treasure we carried out of the vault. Once the Foundation's activities begin in earnest, however, we can redistribute the trove and make a room or two ready for habitation. Good. Please inform me when you've completed the arrangements. It looks like Ardbert with a veil. Damn these generic face models. At least later on, they started to create more unique NPCs. As you heard, we will have you settled in Megaduta in due time. As ever, you are most gracious, Your Excellency. You risk yourselves to aid me in my search for Ashtaya. Providing comfortable quarters is the least I can do. I only wish we knew more about our destination. The gods only know how long our explorations might possibly take, or what our chances of success might possibly be. The gods being the writers and developers of FF14. Succeed or fail, I am grateful to you for convincing me to make the attempt. You better to try, right? Than not have tried at all. On that note, I'll return to the great work and lend what help I can to Nidhana. A few preparations to make ere we venture into the 13th. Now is the time. We're going to the 13th! All I need is my armor and my lance. Perhaps I'll train with a radiant host to pass the time before we depart. A simple man. You know what this means to me, Karen. But my purpose need not consume you as well. We are headed to another world. Find what joy you can in the experience. In the void, Sorry. I'll try. For you are a traveler, an adventurer at heart. This I know. But not the void. There's so many other shards. This is the closest one. So, you know. Meanwhile, in the 13th, oh, we're getting a perspective of the villains. Alright, we're back to Sauron perspective. Oh, it's a Reaper. Wait, who is this? Okay.
And thus I am returned.
Another I am returned? Dude, you're late. Someone already came before you.
Bereft of senses.
This is something all villains have to say. I have returned. We got that in the last perspective, and then now, I am returned. It's everyone's coming back. What is it? It's a homecoming. It's Villain Con. I called it Villain Con last time. In search of Asdaya. Excellent timing, Karen. Just a moment ago, I received word from the Ironworks. They have completed their task and are on their way with the reinforced warding scales. Similarly, our alchemists have also succeeded in creating an artificial Atomos. All is in readiness for a journey to the void. Wow, if this were earlier quest design, they would have had us collect 10 different materials across 10 different regions just to craft the one Atomos before moving on to reinforcing the scale. I like how in Endwalker, they realize that there are NPCs that can help. That was one of my favorite times in Endwalker, where all the fetch questing, all the more mundane parts would be like, I can handle that. I can pick up those 10 ingredients while you do the thing. Clubs Rainbows, welcome in! As a person who mains Sage when healing, can confirm, Sage is fun. Now that's good to hear, because healing makes me very anxious. More than tanking. All is in readiness for a journey to the void. I have instructed our comrades to gather at the Great Work. Let us head there at once. Alright. We're glad to have a main healer on board. Remember to thank your healers and support roles. Varshan, our comrades are here, but the Ironworks people have yet to arrive. Oh, Machinist main? Hell yeah. Is an Oddsar in the party. I too am a Machinist main. Well, when I was a Machinist main. I just use Paladin for MSQ prog, but I main a Machinist. And I saw the level 90 outfit for the Machinist, the Diadokos set. Super nice. To thus create a void scent. Hanish alchemists are as clever as they are bold. It's so tiny. Or was that a minion? No, it is tiny. Look at that. It's so cute. You can competently run something from every category. Nice. Yeah, there was once a time when I could do that. Not anymore. I've been pretty much on hiatus since Endwalker. But yeah. People with like many hats and many talents and able to handle all those mechanics. It's like, damn, amazing. There you are, Karen. I present to you the fruits of the alchemist's labor. The artificial Atomos. Not as cute as our pink one given by Simcar. Though we've yet to put it to the proof, its ether is practically identical to that of the original. A truly remarkable feat in so short a time. Aye, our alchemists have outdone themselves yet again. Small wonder that they are the pride of Rajathan. For content and for raid content, dungeons and prog, I actually I made a gunbreaker. As in, Paladin was really just like my MSQ, but then I wasn't very good at gunbreaker. So I just went back to my Paladin. I would express my gratitude to Nidhana, but it appears she isn't here. She rushed off after bringing the Atomos to attend to a pressing task, but said that she would return ere we set forth. She says she had another project with the Satrap, which should be shortly after our friends from the Ironworks arrive with the warding scales. Did someone say warding scales? Because it just so happens we have them. Here they are. The boys in blue and red. Right on cue. 'Tis good to see you all again. Yeah, it's like, can we have some light, please? But for the President himself to attend. Keen to bear witness to a little experiment, are you? You know I am. I was there at the Crystal Tower, lest you forget. I wouldn't miss this for the world. You don't mind if we come along and see you off, I hope. It's thanks to these three that we could finish the work so quickly. 'Twas my painstakingly collected data that made the reinforcement possible. The scales will last a good 10 years in the void with nary a hint of degradation. 10 years? Dude's a wizard. I forgot what Big sounded like. Us are the ones who did the actual reinforcing. We guarantee that quality as well. They'll keep you safe. But enough bragging. Here are the scales. That's it. We have the scales with the Atomos. Done. We have such powerful allies. With these, we can search for my sister without fear of corruption. I know not how to repay you. No, mention it. Midgard Soma came to our rescue in the rift. It's the least we can do to help his children. Right. Thank you. Well, my friend, my only regret is that I won't be able to accompany you on this latest grand adventure. Wait. Nidhana, is aught the matter? Before you depart, Your Excellency, there is something we wish to present to you. Will you please come with me? You would not delay us without good cause. Very well. Forgive me, my friends, but I require a moment. Of course. I wonder what Nidhana prepared. He's certainly taking his time. What sort of grand present could take so long to receive? The kind that'll help him in the void, I presume. In that God's forsaken place, he'll need all the help he can get. But you, of all people, ought to know that, eh? I'm trying to remember why we were there again. I remember Nero, like, we had to pull him out because he didn't want to get out because he was so close to something. Like Allagan secrets. And then I remember they're the Allagan, kind of like the red-eyed ones, right? And we had to leave them behind. And they closed like the rift or something.
My apologies for keeping you waiting.
Oh my. Sword?
Vitra, I presume.
Armor? Sword. Shield. He grew up!
Indeed, this vessel now serves as a host for my eye.
What? Growth
I
spurt!
was aware that the alchemists were busy preparing something, but this...
What did they
We couldn't
do?
well send you on such a perilous mission unprepared, Your Excellency. We spared no effort in crafting the
They
body.
crafted the
and
body.
with this, you'll find it adept at wielding weapons and magics both.
It can wield weapons and magic? The hell are these alchemists?
It was our intent to present it to you sooner, but we could not bring ourselves to do so, knowing we could yet improve it further. Pray forgive us.
There is not to forgive. I am grateful for this fine vessel, and shall put it to good use.
He's been re-sleeved. Nice shield.
Again, I ask that you watch over Radzatan in my absence. The dangers we go to face are great and many, and I fear I will be unable to give matters here due attention. And in opening the Void Gate, there is ever risk that Void Scent will find their way into our world.
Yeah, that's kind of like... But he was just a child before that. I know where he's a dragon, you know, but in what they're presenting and what they're facing as, it's kind of like, what? Okay.
Assured,
Sudden...
we are more than prepared.
It's like in Witchspring R when Pyberi suddenly grew up and, you know, and became a woman in like a second.
Our soldiers have been training under Master Estinian. On my honor, we will not suffer a single fiend to pass. So, think only of your mission, Varshan. But seeing as this is a different body, perhaps we should use a different name.
He's no longer little brother.
Nay, Bashan shall suffice. Though I may have thus grown up, I am as ever a little brother to you all.
Did his voice also get a bit deeper?
As you say, as you say. Go then, Varshan. And best of luck.
I have something for you as well.
Oh, a gift from Stola? How nice.
While you were gone, Urianger paid us a visit. As you
Okay.
may recall, he joined us on our foray into Alzadal's legacy, in part to conduct research for the Loperids.
Right. He's building dungeons with the bunnies.
Research they were delighted to receive, and which has already inspired them to consider new ways to improve their own treasure vault. As a token of their gratitude, Livingway entrusted a familiar relic to Urianger.
Living way?
Aye, the crystal, which showed the way to Meteon.
Okay, I don't remember. Okay.
The
But
Loporrits no longer have need of it, and thus saw fit to return it to us.
Oh, the coordinates is what when we used to hyper jump.
Harboring the power of light, it could well aid us in our mission in the void.
Ah.
And who better to bear Heidelin's gift than her
Oh
chosen
my God.
champion?
It's from Mother. It's from Mother. Yeah, she gave us that. We got the coordinates. We're able to breach the barrier of sadness and get our footing inside Methian's domain.
If there is nothing left to discuss, then let us depart. Our boat awaits us in Akyali.
Wow, we're so confident now. With this music too. Adventure! Oh, sorry, I haven't been seeing chat. Yeah, I noticed. I also saw similar faces. Also doing the MSQ with us. We're all cramming for Dawntrail by now. The satrap and your fellows have already departed for the vault. Are you ready to set forth? Yes. They've upgraded the Vault's Guardians to contend with Void Sin, a task which was made easier by the surplus of broken units. One could argue that I did them a favor. For my research into cross-rift travel, this is a moment of truth. For all those who helped us come this far, let us pray we succeed. Where's my Void Sin buddy? Everyone's here. Where's my minion? Oh, you can't summon it. I must say, I'm beginning to feel nervous. Good gods, with a treasure here. If I were a thief, I would have noticed a void gate if it came and bit me in the rear. Like us, the alchemists have tremendous passion for their work. If we were to collaborate, I reckon we could achieve some great things. Collaborate with them. An undersea vault guarded by alchemical sentries. Such a place would be an ideal proving ground for new creations. It's not only us cheering you on, but the alchemists of old, too. You couldn't possibly fail. Yeah, imagine how they feel. Like, their life's work, and they were proud to show it to the scholars in Charlean, only to have their book branded as dangerous, and they banned and put in the forbidden text, and they were lost to history. And then now, we're picking up the pieces.
I shall now lift the seal. In the name of Al-Sadal III, I cast open this door unto the void!
Here we go again.
Go. Absorb the void gate.
Just like that? Okay. Oh. Oh. Well, that's certainly not ominous.
It worked. We should have no trouble passing through a gate of that size.
Where will it lead? How long will it stay open? How do we get back?
What can we expect to find after stepping through?
Asinian asking the questions on her mind, as always.
On my previous foray, I emerged in a castle swarming with void scent. I was hopelessly outnumbered and forced to turn back. But together, I am confident we can hold our own. Upon our arrival, let us deal with any hostile entities and secure the area. The command of our mission, I leave in your capable hands. In the event of battle, I shall adapt my tactics to complement your own.
Oh, he's our Graha.
Should we require healing, I can provide it. 'Twould be a welcome change of pace from my recent havoc wreaking.
What? She's a healer now.
Take
She did
heart
start as a healer, right?
and have faith. We will brave this broken world and rescue my sister Ajdaya.
Into the dungeon we go. The Fell Court of Troya. Now accessible. Wow. You guys are still here? Oh my god. Let's just talk to them. Let's go in. Small talk. First time in reflection or no, I can't say I'm feeling nervous. Not after having journeyed to the edge of existence. What did he say? No looking back. I shall keep my eyes ever forward and trust Radzat hand to my people. True to our friend's words, the warding scales are eminently reinforced. We needn't fear corruption even though we would be wounded by a void scent. I expect a comprehensive report upon your return. 'Tis the least I am owed for my invaluable contribution. To create a void scent to expand the void gate. It's inspired ideas like this that make the impossible possible. I'm glad we can see you off properly, unlike when you were abruptly whisked away to the first. Anyway, please be safe. Once we've seen you off, we'll take our leave. Wouldn't want to get in the soldiers' way should it come to battle. It'll be dangerous in the void, but you've been there before and returned safely. We have faith you'll do so again. While the void gate is open, we must remain vigilant. One void sent past us is one void sent too many. Cheer. Okay. Let's go. The Fell Court of Troya. Owing to the ingenuity of Hannish alchemists, you have succeeded in expanding the Void Gate in the Treasure Vault, and prepare to set forth on your mission to find Vritra's brood sister Asjaya in the 13th. Beyond the emptiness of the rift awaits a shadowed castle, swarming with void scent, and you steel yourselves for a hostile reception. But I fear nothing, for I am with... Same old. The same! We got legendary DPS and healers on board. But I will be safe as tank. I have not tanked in forever. We're flying. Here we go again. This is probably a very bad idea. But it's okay. We've been through worse. The coat of Troy. Oh, we got some strange anomalies over there. Oh, look, our party members. They show they show the adventurers cards. Okay, I got Iron Will on. Ooh. It's all warp. Nice. Errol, so far so okay. Yay! Confiteor! It appears rats have wandered into my castle. Is this the one that... Tear them apart if you must. Their drifting aether will suffice. Hey, I wanted to fight you. Roast them whole. Oh. Huh? Ah! We're fine. Oh my god. Okay, that is too much. I wasted that. Yay, save point. Yay. Very well then. Oh, big head. Endless nightmare. I feel like they're gonna blow up, right? Yeah, they're gonna blow up. We just have to DPS it before Endless Nightmare? Okay, cool. Greed. Wow! Yo, chat, look at this. I do like the void aesthetic, I will say. Kind of miss the void aesthetic. Bring us back to edgy gothic architecture. Bring us back to Bloodborne days. Here? Oh. Kitty unicorn. Kitty, lion, unicorn, dragon thing. Sorry, I got distracted. There is a treasure coffer. Get stopped! Mimic? No, it's not a mimic. I had a flashback to Free Ren. Hi, doggos. Oh, that's not the way. I was so ready to jump in Hero Land. Oh, okay, she's back. I wonder if this is what the goldsmith was talking about. Come gaze into my eyes, says Beatrice. I guess we look away. Did I look away? Oh. Okay. I can't look at your eyes. All I see is your butt. Huh? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I should follow my party members. Wrong one. We got this. Eye of Troya again. Oh shit! I trust you. Ah! Oh my god. They're too strong. Someone else can devour them. Wait, it's not done? Oh, okay. Oh god. Oh, loot. Oh, there's a loot box over there. Greed. I cannot resist, sorry. Oh, I like this. Sorry, quick cheapos. Oh, okay, wait. Again. There we go. Let's get the positioning in, get manual brightness. Let's brighten up a bit. I don't have mods, so... Okay, let's wait for the emote. Okay. I'll do one more. There we go. Thank you for that little distraction. Differential diagnosis. Oh, I didn't notice. Otsar is a sage. Sage in action. Oh. Cool. Let's go a bit further. I can do this. Okay, I'll stop here. Oh my god. Wow. Amazing DPS. I have another cooldown. Whoa, where'd they all come from? Amazing healing. I would not survive if that was the case. See that? This amazing FC. Trapped in my own domain. No, I don't want to be eaten. What's she saying? Okay, here we go.
So the gate did open again and delivered the most mouth-watering morsels.
Oh! It wasn't you speaking.
I am Scarmelion, Archshield of Earth and first of Golbez's Circle of Four.
Golbez's Circle of Four.
Such pleasure I will take in delivering you unto your god.
I understood some of that title. Golbez is familiar. Let's go! It's fine, that's a raid wide. Oh no, my magic face! Uh-oh. Lighted bedevilment. Ah!
My blade thirsts for blood.
Why does it blade work? Oh! Lighted sweep. Oh, okay, good call. Stay away from me. Okay, cool. Creeping decay?
Protect me, my minion.
Oh, shit. Gather them up. Protecting everyone. Ha! Get behind.
I give you a taste of true despair.
We can't avoid that, I guess. My eyes!
Summon more
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was off.
Defeated by you!
Blade work. Stay far? Okay. Lighted sweep. Oh, right. There are walls. That's what the pushback is for. Duh. I just learned about it at the end. Right. Pushback, you want walls behind you. I did learn from Bozja. The Lubrum Regine. A simple nod. I was wondering what we were going to do. We used to be super like, cheer, cheer after each dungeon. Then over time, we started to get more and more depressed. And now it's just nod. Hey, Fisher, welcome in! My guild just came through and helped me through this dungeon. Everything is going well, thanks to them. Oh! Orchestrion! I don't have this. I'll need it. Hope you had a lovely weekend, Fisher. Thank you again. I know the estimates can hear me. I'm just gonna go ahead and talk to these guys, and I guess that's where we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wind down. I'm gonna talk to the NPCs, get a teaser for what the next quest is, but you're just in time. We just finished the quest, Fisher. That is a fearsome foe. Is that it? He says. And things are getting interesting. Who was that Void Sent? They introduced themselves as fourth of something something. Okay. Better late than never. Always great to have you here, Fisher.
This Scarmalione, he knew the gate had opened.
You got here at an interesting point. So we've entered the void.
And not for the first time. He and his brethren must keep watch over the portal.
Makes sense.
As we do ours, but to unflinchingly consume a fellow Voidsent. Like men, perhaps they form factions and fight amongst themselves.
The question is, what will the minions do?
Oh! Welcome to the 13th. Welcome to the 6.2. Hell yeah.
And the one who consumed her we slew in turn. Do you still mean to try us?
Whoa, intimidation check. Let's go. Wait, this is just 6.2? We just finished 6.1? Oh my god. It's a long journey to Dawntrail, chat. We have 4 more patches to go. So every weekend is...
I expect some Voidsent are more intelligent than others. Perhaps these ones simply do not understand our words.
Fair enough.
Even beasts ought to understand strength.
It was an emotive pony. Welcome back, Bonebreaker. Hope your food was amazing.
There is much we do not know about Voidsent. If we are to survive their world, it would be wise to learn their ways.
Let's proceed with caution and pick up what we can. Yeah, we might find an allied faction. I mean, the only thing here is that a tip to darkness.
Sage advice, my friend. It is reassuring to have one so experienced with us.
They have their ways. Yeah, you did tell us that this is going to be quite the journey. So I will have to try and find more time. Because if we do it every weekend, every weekend we have 2 official sessions on schedule. So it takes us 2 sessions to finish a patch. That's going to take the whole month. And it's going to be cutting it too close to Dawntrail. So we'll find time. Like, I won't have a game on Thursday because our GM is going to be busy. So I will be free to stream then. I'll announce it on the channels when I do end up streaming MSQ. But I will need to set aside more time. But yeah, it's a season overwhelming, one step at a time. MSQ first, Alliance raids, maybe if there's time off stream to do so. But just thank you everyone for being here for the initial journey for 6.1. It's good to be back. And it's always great to have friends who can pull you through the content, even if you haven't tanked in 2 years. I was all over the place, chat. Like, if people were watching my rotation, you could you feel free to judge me. Like, there were so many buttons I was forgetting. Meanwhile, you're getting ready for the new Genshin patch on Wednesday. The new character looks pretty cool, Fisher, in Genshin.
I am here, sister. Finally here. And I will find you. I swear it.
Now, the scary thing is, what are we going to find? Being trapped here for 4,000 years? You know, maybe his sister carved out a path in the void and ended up leading a faction of Void Sent, you know? Everything could happen. Buried memory. Ah, this is 6.2. Chlorine, another character. Seguin. Oh, I only saw like a girl dressed in blue. I only log into Genshin to collect login rewards though. I cannot I cannot keep up with all the gachas. Barishan. Alright, welcome to 6.2. Let's just talk to everyone, get the next quest, and head out of the void. But as you can see, we are now in a different world altogether. The music has changed and everything. Officer... Oh, maybe Officer Uniform. I don't remember her being a lolly. So you saw top tier Sage healing in action. I was never once in danger, despite me forgetting some of my damage mitigations. My health was constantly always top. That is amazing. Probably chlorine then. Sounds like chlorine. Barishan, I never dreamed I would come this far. I can't thank you all enough for your cooperation. It seems the minions are keeping the distance for now. Let's carry on. This castle should serve as a base of operations for now. We get a castle? Ere we set our sights elsewhere, let's see what there is to learn here. From this point onward, you will not encounter Aetherites for a while. Should you leave Troya Castle, you may return here via Weaver's Warding. Additionally, you may now enter the Fell Court of Troya with a party of NPCs. Trust. Okay. Wherever I turn, there's darkness as far as I can perceive. The only source of light here is ourselves. The opposite was true in the first. Come check out Hikaru's house. Oh. Okay, let's check out an FC mate's house before we leave. It seems the minions are content to cop for now. Let's carry on. Alright. Next week, or perhaps this Thursday, we'll continue with this. But, interesting. What's the map look like? One of the special races from Fontaine. I'm not familiar with the special races in Fontaine. But Sigwin. That's a pretty cool name. Lolly nurse character. So using the child body, because they use the same models, right? In Genshin, in Star Rail. They use the same basic skeletons. You have young child. I know, you have child, young child, adult. I see you in them step foot into pandemonium. Nor round the world unsundered. I'll leave this for next week. That is cool. How do I leave? Well, I could always teleport, but will it be a pain to manually get here? Yeah, maybe not. Alright, we're gonna wind down now, chat. And find someone to raid. Where is the house again? I'm sorry, I don't remember how to do this. Private estate. Oh, Hikaru! Ah! Ooh, let me see these characters. Oh, she looks so cute! Wait, sorry, I have to share this as well. This is, for me, it's like not really lolly territory. Like, it's... She's adorable. And the bunny ears, plus points. She looks like a little jelly bean. She looks like cotton candy. What does she do? Look, even her gun. Even her gun has like bunny on it. Ah, this is the one I think I was talking about. Yeah. She looks like a hunter. A bloodborne hunter with a hat. Cool. I like these characters. I don't know who I'm going to pull for. But thanks for sharing that, Fisher. Oh, there's a jumping puzzle in your house. Alright, I should attempt it next time. Oh, wow. Let's see the... While we're here... Oh, I like the trees, the leaves falling. Oh, I remember last time I did a house tour of Lamia's house. Oh, we were totally judging the interior. Ooh, so cozy. I love it. I love the lived-in feel. The cozy lived-in feel. Oh, I like it. Ah, look at these housing gods and how they make it seem so effortless. But this took a lot of effort. Beautiful. So that is Simkar's house. Let's go to Hikaru's. You're gonna pull for chlorine. If you get early, you'll try for Sigvina. Yeah, I need to figure out because I've been passing on all the banners lately, so I have a bunch of primos saved up. I got super lucky in my Wuthering Waves pull, so I guess I'm gonna stick with it for a while. I did 110 pull for Chien, and I got 2 copies of him. Oh my gotcha luck went there. So I was like, I guess I'm gonna play Wuthering Waves for a while. Hikaru. Wait, is Hikaru not in my... What? Oh, there. Private estate? I had absolutely no streamer luck, Fisher. I did that off stream. It was off streamer luck. My pulls on stream were garbage. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna get full immersion of this chat. So welcome to this impromptu house tour of one Hikaru Shinta. Let's check out the placard, shall we? Let's see how they welcome them in. First impressions are very important after all. We have number 51, Imperium. The house of a dark knight, a warrior of light, and their dance partner. All right. Visitors are welcome. Message book and a designer home. Let's see, these claims are true, chat. Is this truly a designer home? We got some nice greenery out there. I like the use of the trees and the way these... I totally know what these are, but they're pretty. How do we walk again? Oh, shit. Scroll lock is hide. I forgot my walk button, chat. Ah! What was my walk button? Okay, wait. How do I RP walk if I don't even know my configurations? Where do I even... That's gamepad, mouse. Other settings. What? 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 System keybind? System configuration. Oh! Thank you. System configuration. Where are the keybinds though? Other settings. This is button configuration. No system menu. Look at your small circular menu. Lower right. System. I am like a newbie. I am a sprout. Thank you. Keybind. Thank you so much. I am Sprout. We found it. We found it. Num. There we go. Okay, we're RP walking. So Ishgard is a pretty cool place. As you can see, you got puffs of breath over there. Let's go. Let's see if this is a first-person friendly estate. But look at this. Look at the backdrop to this house as well. Quite spectacular, if I do say so myself. What is this? Like a stained glass windows. It makes it pretty cool as a backdrop. It goes well with the house. As we walk in, we open it. Ooh, automatic gates. Got a fountain over there. Let's check out the outside. Nice. Growing their own crops. We got scarecrows for this pesky... What would be the... At this height, at this altitude, what would be like the pests that eat your crops that you need a scarecrow for? Flying cat! Yes, the flying cats. You take very little credit, you open your wallet. It's still a team effort. Ooh. I like how everything's blending together. Oh. Why do people hide aetherites? Like, I noticed some people put an aetherite, like, behind their house as well. Is there a reason for that? I mean, I like that it's lighting up the little area here, but I noticed a lot of people put, like, aetherites there. Like, out of sight. Oh, lets you teleport. Okay. Yeah, I like this. I like the little fountain. You have some wine over here, a cup. Very nice. I'm liking how everything like flows together. Like, my perfectionist brain can never make something like this. You know, if everything is like aligned perfectly to a grid and like too symmetrical or asymmetrical, it tends to look very artificial. It really takes a certain eye to really make everything like blend together. Ooh. Okay, first impressions are very positive. Oh, it's like the moody rain and these lights. I like this. Guest book. I'll sign it. Wow. What size of house? Oh, look at the skylights. Great use of these panels. Holy shit. What is the size of this house? Medium. Medium. Oh, the partition over here. The bedroom. May I step in? Oh, the luggage over there. Again, like all these little touches. What am I now? A house critic now? Anyway, I'm enjoying my time here. Thank you for inviting me to your house. I really do like how things are laid out and the use of these lights and shadows. And this, like, I always appreciate things that environmental storytelling in terms of, oh, this is where they leave their luggage, or that stack of books which probably never leaves that corner of the bed because you wanted the books to be within reach, right, before you go to bed because you're lazy to stand up, go all the way there, go to the bookshelves here. So I get it, right? Like those little touches that make it really feel like people do live here, you know, and chilled bottle of champagne over here, super nice. I like the study area. But yeah, this is just, you know, the fraction of power that you can, like, this is the fraction of what housing people are capable of. Like, this is amazing. And you should also see that there's so many other houses out there with different looks and feels. And this is the power of the housing system. But this takes a lot of effort because it isn't exactly the most elegant of systems when it comes to housing. So a lot of it's a glitched items through, hovering items. If you lay down a certain way on the couch, you can look like you're reading a book. You see stuff like that, that considered. How do I lie down? Those? Oh. Slash those. Sorry, I will take off my weapons. Okay, then I change pose. There we go. Ooh, oh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Depending on your race, I guess. I look like, yeah, I just fell asleep reading a book. That is such a nice little touch. No. But this is such a nice place. Oh, man. You know, it's like, oh yeah, a house would be nice, but at the same time, man, the time and effort you need to maintain it and design it this way, it's like, damn. I'll just live vicariously through your creations. I think I'm too tall for this table. It's fine. The music selections as well are pretty good. But yeah, Darth, you just came in. Yeah, we're done with the story. No more spoilers. This is their house. This is Dovetailers and Simcar's house. It's a medium size, and I was just talking about the first-person journey. Let's take out the HUD. But yeah, once you get a house, Darth, one patch is done, Darth. We have 6.2 to 6.5 left. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this is the bedroom. Super nice. And what's great is it's like it's not too, like, you know, some interiors are super amazing, but sometimes it doesn't exactly look like a house in Ishgard, right? But you know, this still feels like it's kind of cohesive with the yard outside and the world outside. It's super great. And this is downstairs. Cool, we have a retainer. Oh, is this a stage? Or a pool? A pool? You have a aquarium. This reminds me of Nier Automata. Is this a Nier Automata reference? Where is the owner of the house? Is this a Nier Automata reference? Simcar? This is Karen perspective. Uh-huh. You just like flowers. Okay. Well, consider it a compliment because the field of white flowers in Nier Automata is a very impactful scene for 2B. Hey, we gotta... Oh, what's this? Oh, so polite. Bow. get some food ready. A cigar? Who smokes here? Little thing brewing over there. Hikaru does? Chain smoker? Okay. Nice. It is good for Viera height. Cool, I have legroom. It is such a nice place. Thanks for inviting us here. You once went to a house and the whole downstairs was covered in pizza boxes. I mean, don't you sometimes get those intrusive thoughts where you just want to fill your whole room full of pizza? Or is that just me? Coming to the pool? Okay. Wait. I guess I'm logging out with this glam again. Ooh. Oh, there are different levels. Oh! Is there an actual seating position here? Will I be able to send a friend request if meet up in Ashana? I actually don't know. We could try. Can we do that? Can you, like, from different regions? We could try. We could try. But thank you for this tour of your house. It is super cool. Oh, I didn't notice that, chat. Look at that. Look how the light just spotlights this table, this thing on the table as well. Wow. I really like it. Very nice lighting around. I don't know. Wait, these are probably like electric candles. I worry about the safety of this, but it looks pretty. We even have our stuff over here. Yeah, I noticed the aquarium in the middle, on the wall, but is there something I'm missing? You caught all these? Nice! Look at the fish collection. You too can have an aquarium and fill it with fishes you caught. I know you were like fishing a lot, Darth. Alright. Yeah, so before we raid out, let's try that, Darth. I'm gonna try to visit Oceania. I don't think I've ever done that before. But thank you again for welcoming me into your house. I really love this. I love this table. Like, you would find me here. You would find me here, just chilling. Lichards, welcome in. Thank you for being here. You can send each other friend requests. Okay. It's from the character selection menu. Got it, got it. Alright. So I will log off here. Just pretend that Karen is having a nice meal after that adventure. That is super nice. Thank you again for joining the party. I'm gonna go ahead and try and add Darth before we end the stream. And we have 4 patches to go. Holy shit. Character selection menu. Here, data center. Wait, can I... Do I do it from here? It's from the character selection menu. Oh, okay. Right-click your character name. Got it, got it. Visit another data center. Data center travel system allows your character to visit worlds and other data centers where you can create parties with friends, trade items, challenge duties, blah, blah, blah. Select world. Wait, Crystal, Balmong. Oh, okay. We can different... Oh, we can visit other North American data centers in Oceania. I really hope they add more. Oh, where are you, Darth? Materia Bismarck. Ah, the Bismarck. A delicious restaurant. Have you tried it? Your request for data travel could not be processed as you have never connected to worlds in the selected region. Huh? From the data center selection screen, please select any world in your desired region and proceed to the character selection screen. After doing so... Oh, I have to create a character. Okay, I have to create a character first. Yeah. There's a way to make it work. No need to make a character. Okay, I just have to connect. So it'll note that, oh, we connected to the data center already. There we go. Then I can... Let's go to Bismarck. I just want to see something. Well, they're gonna add female Hrothgar in Dawntrail, right? I don't have that yet. It won't let you. You have reached max? The character you last logged out could not be found in the current data center. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my brain today. Yeah, data center. Data center. Crystal. All right, we got it this time. Yeah, there, check mark. Or this mark, Traveler. It's a, you know, what do you call that bundle? Bismarck, confirm. We're in. So you can only do it a limited number of times. Will now be transported to the Bismarck at the Materia Data Center. Several minutes to complete. Unable to cancel. You'll be unable to log in with different character. Travel times may take longer. Proceed. Less than 1 minute. Yeah, what is that max thing? Maybe your character can only be copied to a limited number of servers? It's still fairly new, so I'm pretty sure they're like working out the kinks. Your character is currently in a data center different from your homeworld. To return, select return to homeworld from the character sub-command menu before logging in. Okay. Yeah, maybe you can only have a number of, you know, like linked worlds. Then you just have to maybe remove your character from that world or something. Okay, Limsa Aetherite. Weird. I have to make myself presentable. Hold up. Oh, is that Darth? Hey, meeting across the shards, across the servers, across the regions. It's a Darth. I definitely am more excited than the VR emotes. We just have to look very dignified and elegant whenever we do things. But trust me when I say that I am... Oh, you're right. It is raining. I hope they sort it out. Maybe there is a limit to the number of worlds you can be linked to, but... Hell yeah. Let's add this here. Looking fancy. Look at that. You look like you're the owner of the gold saucer or something. Yeah. Nice. Hey, you got your streamer glam. Okay. Send friend request. It's on a different data center. Names of characters in other worlds are saved to the client. If you do not receive a response to a friend request while in the same data center, they'll remain pending for 1 week. After which time the request will be rendered void. So, okay, it's just reminding us that you have to accept it while we're here. Yay, friend! It has turned friend orange. Yeah, see this guy. Even did like Fall Guys and got all the glam. Darth has more stuff than we do. But it's great to see you. Shouting in your ear. I hope we'll be able to visit each other directly. But so people can just meet in Oceania and then do content together. Thank you for being here, Dawntrail. Thank you so much for hanging out and for getting us through that. Amazing DPS all around. Thank you for the healing, Lecharts. Thank you for the DPS, Dewata and Dawntrail. I hope that was less rough than the other day. Glad to have you on board, Darth. Welcome to the journey. If you need company for later dungeons or anything else, just let us know. For sure. Let's find someone to raid. It is like 2 a.m. approaching 2 a.m. here. Thank you for everyone who dropped by and shared their love for this game, Genshin, everything in between. Really appreciate it. We will be continuing this over the weekends for sure, but I will try to make time. Maybe these Thursdays, maybe every Thursday, I'll try to do this MSQ progress as well because we do have 4 patches to get through. I really appreciate you guys. I know I talk a lot. I read everything out loud. Like, you guys didn't have to stick around for the dungeons, but you did. So I really appreciate it. I cannot say that enough. So we have Seika, who is playing Wuthering Waves. Eclipser's playing Paper Mario. If anyone wishes to lead the raid, feel free to do so as well. Misty Rosie's playing Madison. Maruru's going through Fallout New Vegas. Huh. Have we ever raided Eclipser before? I'm trying to remember. Okay. Old Blues DLC. No, that's spoilers. Good night, let's start. Sleep well. Man. Yeah, no one's usually on Sundays. Is anyone playing Final Fantasy XIV, actually? But there might be spoilers. Right, we're gonna avoid spoilers as well. Oh. Emonea is playing Stalker. Who's Emonea? Oh no, that's one of the big streamer. Okay, you know what? It's usually these DGen hours. If you're not familiar with Seika, Seika's in real life an IRL friend and also one of the bigger streamers in the Philippines. She's known as the Twitch mom of the Philippines. She's super awesome. I would like to introduce you to her community. Awesome place to hang out as well, especially around these hours. You did one of the Stormblood extremes yesterday. You got a cool dark whip sword. Nice. Whip sword? Those things exist? That's pretty awesome. Alright. God damn, look at this whip sword, chat. Okay, wait. Hold up, before we raid. Show that again. Oh my god. That is fucking badass. Holy shit. That's like Poison Ivy to the max. Ivy, not Poison Ivy. Soul Calibur Ivy to the max. That looks super cool. And hopefully we'll be able to raid content together in the future, Weimar. I'll see you on the other side, okay? For anyone who may be lurking, if you did enjoy this content, please consider hitting that follow button and checking us out on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Discord. I'll see you on Tuesday for the continuation of Homeworld. We are going into Deserts of Karak, the prequel to the entire Homeworld saga. Very different. it is set on the ground, on the planet, on the deserts of Karak, the titular Karak. So it's going to be very different from the space Pew Pew, but it's going to lead up to the story of Homeworld itself before we jump into Homeworld 3. I will find more time to stream the MSQ because we have a lot to go through. Here are raid messages. Let's go ahead and say hello to Seika. Super lovely and awesome streamer. Thanks everyone for being here for the conclusion of 6.1 and the beginning of 6.2. Seika is also an FF14 player. Seika is also going to be cramming the MSQ, so we're going to be in the same boat in that sense. Seika is also an FF14 player on Elemental. So let's go ahead and say hello. Thanks everyone, and as always, welcome to the table. Have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next adventure. Bye-bye, and have an awesome week ahead. Take care.